What's up, Internet?
You don't know who to trust.
Is it not hard for democracy to collapse?
A deepfake is a kind of manipulated media or content. So that means it's something like a video or a picture or even an audio file which has been created using artificial intelligence.
All you have to do is set up a payment schedule to your bank card. You can get paid every day.
One of the big issues with deepfakes at the moment, they often feature real people, and people who are in the public eye, where there's a lot of media online about them, will be targets for deepfakes.
There are deepfakes of you all over the internet. All over the internet, saying all sorts of things that you never would have ever said. Some of them quite believable.
Yeah, they're mostly selling cryptocurrency and financial products, so I hope most people realize that's not what I actually do. But it is a concern because, you know, it's got so good and it's only going to get better. And, you know, I hear audio of politicians that is clearly fake. But people believe it.
But it's clearly fake to you.
We're starting to see the use of kind of fake imagery, video, audio popping up in elections around the world. So we saw it in Argentina last year and very recently in Slovakia, where a fake piece of audio did the rounds in the kind of 48 hours before the elections.
Do you think does this sound like you?
It does sound like me.
It sounds like him, but it isn't him. This is Michael Šimečka. He is the leader of the main opposition party here in Slovakia, and on the eve of this country's elections last year, he was the target of a deepfake.
So I think this might be the year when we see deepfake boom in election campaigns all across the world.
For us in Europe, the AI Act, the Artificial Intelligence Act that is coming into force now, will require these kind of images and content to be labelled as deepfakes. But of course it's very difficult to keep up. You know, the better we get at detecting deepfakes and regulating them, the better the software gets at creating things that we can't detect. So it's a bit of an arms race between those who are making deepfakes and those of us trying to perhaps regulate and identify them.
I just woke up. This is not what I look like right now. This filter should be illegal. Here's the real me.
But again, you have to wonder, you know, even if something is labelled, we've all known for years, for example, that images from the beauty industry have been manipulated. We all know that, but yet, you know, we still kind of buy into the message that we're being told. So it's quite a difficult thing for us as humans to step back from and actually try and verify what it is that we're seeing and hearing.
With AI, fraudsters can take 3 second, and you all know this, 3 second recording of your voice. I've watched one of me on a couple of things. I said, when the hell did I say that?
The area where we in Ireland are potentially the most vulnerable is when it comes to fake audio. So tech exists at the moment that allow anybody to create, a 30-second, 1 minute, 2 minute piece of audio that can be sent on WhatsApp or sent on Facebook.
Voting this Tuesday only enables the Republicans in their quest to elect Donald Trump again.
Fake audio that is completely imitating the voice of somebody like a Leo Varadkar or a Mary Lou or a Brian Dobson or, you know, anybody really. And so I think that that's where we might be vulnerable in the context of our elections, is for some of that kind of audio that might be trying to either persuade us around our engagement in the election, or it might be imitating somebody and trying to make them look bad.
Хочу спросить, правда ли, что у вас много двойников? И еще, как вы относитесь к тем опасностям, которые несет в нашу жизнь искусственный интеллект и нейросети? Спасибо.
I think the idea of confirmation bias is an issue with all disinformation, but the real issue with deepfakes is that they are so convincing. The other aspect here is that information moves so quickly around the world now that often something like a deepfake can be spread all over the globe before it's been identified as a deepfake, and people are often influenced by what they see.
And when you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything.
Whatever you want.
Grab them by the pussy. You can do anything.
The Access Hollywood tape, that video, that audio really had an impact on the debate and on the discussion. And actually what they're saying now is that it could work the other way. So let's say the Access Hollywood tape were to come out tomorrow, it'd be very easy to dismiss that as a deep fake, as not real. And there'll be a certain percentage of people who just will dismiss everything that they see and hear based on the existence of the technology to do this. So I think the real impact of deep fakes is likely to just be a decrease overall in both the quality and the trust that we have in video and audio and image-based information. And what it might end up leading us to do is to put more faith back in broadcast and radio and in person and you know, and even maybe back to knocking on doors when it comes to elections.
It's good, but not great. You should stick to acting.
Yeah.